And here we are in the VentureBeat Studios. We got our hands on the new Aakash, if I'm pronouncing that correct, tablet, the $35 tablet from India. As you can see, it is running Froyo 2.2. And I apologize for the jerkiness of this. You should never really try and do a demo holding the camera at the same time you're trying to run the tablet, but I tried and you can see the results. But anyway, so we're taking a look at this first tablet out of India, and it is very, very underpowered. It's running a 366 CPU, and as you can see, it is really struggling to render pages and to perform. But again, a $35 device that can even do this is actually pretty good. I think that, now keep in mind, I'm also running the default browser here as I try to go to VentureBeat and try to type and hold the camera. Again, this is for education, and it's for people who have access to perhaps no technology at all. So for $35 to actually have something that even performs like this is fairly impressive. And if you remember back in the olden days, for us older tech people, we used to live on 14.4 and 28.8 and 36 baud rate internet connections, and our performance wasn't too much better than this. So, and the internet worked back then, and we were able to read and discover and everything else back at that performance rate. So here we are. If you can imagine that this was connected to a 14.4 or 28.8, this is actually screaming along pretty well. So this is actually still functional. It is slow, but again, this is pretty much running Froyo out of the box. So I would guess with some optimization, using probably a quicker browser, maybe killing off some of the background things that Froyo really doesn't need to use, this thing could probably double up in its speed. And again, this is a education device. It's meant for exploring the web, reading documents, writing documents, looking at video. That's really, I think, the core things it has to do. And then perhaps people will write some searchable programs for it. And those, of course, will be optimized to run on this lower platform. But it still works. And I think that's pretty impressive right there. So I'm really looking forward to actually seeing the final version of this when it comes out and see if there's any performance improvements. And when I get my hands on it, I'll report back then.